Now first question, which situation is the least likely to be represented by positive 10? So four statements are given. Based on the four statements we need to identify which can be represented in positive 10. First one, just observe all four options and decide which one is going to be correct. A time 10 years ago. So 10 years ago, which is something related to past. So in this case, if we are assuming the present age as x, means we will be representing this 10 years ago as x minus 10 only. So this is not going to be a positive term. And second option is loss. Loss is something like a reduction. Again, this is related with negative situation only. And C, a growth of 10 centimeter. So growth is nothing but something is increasing. So this is going to be positive situation. Don't think that when you are getting C option is correct, you won't even look D. Don't do that mistake. You need to observe all four options. So you just check D also. A temperature drop of 10 degrees Celsius. So drop means what? It is reducing. So this one is also negative. Therefore, option correct answer for the first one is option C, growth of 10 centimeter. So four among situations you need to identify which one is increasing, which one is decreasing. The terms will be obviously related to the situations there. Okay, like if they are mentioning something is increasing or something is more than or something is less than, or how they are mentioning here ago or 5 years later. So those many situations will be given. You need to analyze the situation and identify which one is positive and which one is negative. Yeah, that's it with your first question. So we'll move for second one. Question number 2. To move from 6 to minus 4 on a number line, the direction and the number we move is. So here this question is based on number line. So definitely we need the help from number line there. Okay, so from where to where they are moving? From positive 6 to negative 4 they are moving. Yes, so positive 6. Don't think that plus symbol is not given. Maximum of time positive will not be mentioned separately. If they are not mentioning any symbol, you need to consider it as always positive. If it is negative means they will mention it. Okay, now from where they are moving? From 6 they are moving. So from 6 you need to move to negative 4. So how many steps you are moving? Just to count the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 steps you are moving. And towards which direction? In question they are mentioning the direction also. So towards which direction you are coming from 6? From 6 you are moving towards left. Can you understand? From positive to negative I am taking jumps towards left side. How many jumps? 10 jumps. Therefore your answer for the second question is option D, left and 10 units. Okay, no need to mention it as negative 10. Okay, check the options. Option is given along with the direction and unit of jumps alone. Okay, so second answer is left side 10. So these kind of questions you must do only with the help of what? Number line. Okay, just to draw some rough number line in your note. Whenever you are getting questions based on number line, you can solve it with the help of it. Okay. Question number 3. The predecessor of negative 1. What is meant by that symbol? Do you have any idea about this symbol? This symbol is called as modulus. Yeah, this symbol is called as modulus, and the duty of modulus is it will change all the negatives as well as positives as remain positive. Okay, if you have something like minus x means it will remain plus x, or if it is already plus x means it will remain again positive only. So whether it is positive or negative inside this symbol, it will bring out always positive solution. Here the predecessor of modulus minus 1. So minus 1 modulus is nothing but plus 1 only. What is the predecessor of plus 1? It is going to be 0. Yeah, predecessor. Make sure predecessor means what number? Before number. Okay, before number. What is the name of after number? It is called as what? Successor. Yeah, very good. Next. Here again this question based on your modulus. As I mentioned in the previous question, 10 minus 4 is modulus 6 divided by this one is modulus negative 3. So what is the value of modulus 6? Just 6 divided by what is the value of negative 3 modulus? It is positive 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2 is the answer. Very simple. Yeah, very simple. Since this is the first video of integers on part 1, I am just coming up with very simple questions. In the upcoming videos on the same topic, you will be getting some harder questions. Okay. Question number 5. Which statement is true? So we need to analyze all these 4 statements which are given only on addition. Okay, sum means what? Addition. So you need to check all these situation and identify which one is the correct statement. First statement, the sum of two negative integers is a positive integer. Okay, you can even check all these with some examples there. You consider negative 2 and negative 3. When you are adding these two, our answer is going to be negative 5. Okay, the rule for addition is when symbols are same, you need to add and keep the same symbol. So when you are adding two positives, you will get a positive number, and when you are adding two negative, you will get a negative number only as per the rules of addition of integers. But here in the statement they have mentioned two negative integers sum is positive, therefore this is false. So answer A, that is option A, is not going to be the answer. Next to check the second one. The sum of negative integer and a positive integer is always positive. Is it possible? When we are adding one negative and one positive, they are mentioning always positive. It is not going to be like that, because if your question is like this, 7 plus of minus 2, or if your question is 2 plus of minus 7, what would be the answer for these two? What is the rule when symbols are different? While subtracting, you need to subtract and take the greater number sign, right? In addition, whenever you have different symbols, the rule is you need to subtract the numbers and take the greater number sign. So 7 minus 2 is 5. Greater number 7 positive means your answer is positive. In the similar way, 7 minus 2 is 5. Here greater number 7 is negative, therefore your answer is negative. So whenever you are adding a negative integer and a positive integer, you may get positive, you may get negative. You are not going to get always positive there. Okay, like in this second example, second number greater number is negative, so your answer is negative. We cannot say always it is going to be positive there. It can be either positive or negative based on the greater number symbol. Therefore answer option B also false. Then third one, sum of two negative integer is a negative integer. So that's what I gave you in the first example. So this one is true. Whenever we are adding two negative, your answer is always negative only. Okay, better you can check option D also. Sum of three different integer can never be 0. Sum of three different, see, one integer, two integer, three integer, they are saying they never get 0, but they may get 0. See, for example, if I am giving you one is 7 and another one is minus 4 and another one is minus 3. What is the answer of this one? 0, right? So it can be 0, but what they are asking can never be 0. So this is false. Therefore statement asking is true only. For fifth question, your answer is option C. So whenever you are getting these kind of analyzing questions, okay, you cannot directly find the answer just by observing your statement or observing your options. You must analyze each and every statement and you can identify the correct answer. Yes, now we'll go for question number 6. Find an integer a such that a plus minus 4 is equal to 0. It's very simple question. Negative 4 plus what number will give you 0? See, whenever you are adding a number, if you are getting 0 means these two numbers are containing opposite symbols. Okay, see, for example, 5 minus 5 is 0, or you can say minus 10 plus 10 is 0, or we can say 7 plus minus 7 is 0. So if your answer is 0 means these two terms are going to contain opposite symbols. So if it is minus 4 means here plus 4 will come. Therefore your answer is option B. Very simple, right? Yeah, so this works under additive inverse. Okay, whenever you are adding a number with its additive inverse, your answer is always going to be 0. Additive inverse means what? Opposite symbol. If it is positive means negative, negative means positive. Suppose in case if the same question they are mentioning you like a plus 4 equal to 0, then you need to choose a as minus 4 because plus 4 is given. So whatever the number is given to you here with the missing terms equal to 0, just imagine you need to choose only the opposite symbol, which means what? Additive inverse of an integer. Okay, I hope you understand this. Next, which subtraction sentences does not have a value of negative 3? Does not have a value. So what you need to do, you need to simplify all these and check whether which one is not having minus 3 as the solution. So you need to simplify each and every option. So negative 1, negative 2 is negative 3. As per our addition rule, if the symbols are same means we need to add and keep the same symbol. So negative 1, negative 2 will give you negative 3. And 4 minus of minus 1. So it will becomes what? 4 plus 1. So your answer is 5. And you can solve C and D also. Okay, as I always used to mention, you must check all the 4 options. 13 minus 16 is negative 3. And here negative 8 minus of minus is plus 5. So this one is also minus 3. So option A, option C and option D you are getting minus 3. The question they are mentioning is does not have a value. Therefore option B is the correct answer for this question. Okay, be careful, they are not asking you minus 3. They are clearly mentioning does not. Even a simple word can change your answer. Okay, what some people will do when they are reading the question fastly, they might think that they are may asking you to find which one is having the minus 3, but here does not have minus 3. So be careful, read the questions properly and then you need to check the answers. Next, question number 8. The sum of two integers is 45. If one of them is minus 23, the other is. So they have mentioned two numbers. When two numbers were added, answer is 45. Okay, and one number is negative 23. What is the another number? So always what you need to take? You need to assume the unknown value as x. Okay, now to find x value, you need to move this negative 23 to the opposite side of your equation. While you are moving this number to the opposite side, the symbol is going to change. This minus 23, you need to write it here as plus 23. Okay, whatever the number you are moving to the opposite side of equation, make sure its symbol will change. If it is negative, it should be transformed as positive, or if it is positive, it should be transferred as negative. Okay, you will learn about these concepts in more detail in 7th standard under the concept simple equations. But as of now, you just think, you just have a fix in mind that you need to move a number so that its symbol will change. So this minus 23, when moved to right hand side, it will become plus 23. Now 45 plus 23 is 68. So 68 is your answer. Yeah, so if you want to check your answer, you just write this 68 in this position. So minus 23 plus 68. So what we used to do when symbols are different, we used to subtract. When you are subtracting, you will get 45. Greater number positive, so your answer is positive. This is what they gave here. So you can easily recheck your answers also for these kind of questions. Okay, so this is how you need to find the missing terms in addition and subtraction by moving a term to the opposite side. Okay, next question number 9. The number of even integers between negative 5 and 2. Okay, number of even integers. They are asking us to find number of even integers. So in your number line, if you have negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, you are going to consider only the even integers. So even means what? We know what are the even numbers, right? 2, 4, 6, like that it will go, that is which are multiples of 2. Okay, so here you have negative 4, here you have negative 2, and after that you don't have any negative integers, right? Yeah, therefore your answer is just 2. Don't consider 0. Some people may consider 0, but don't consider 0 there. Okay, 0 is not a even number. So negative 4 and negative 2, which are only 2 even. Say they are asking only counting. Yeah, they are not asking what are the numbers exactly. They are asking number of even integers between. Okay, so between -5 and 2, you are getting only 2 even integers. So that's all with your question number 9. Now let us move to the last question of this video. The temperature at midnight on a cold winter night was -2 degrees Celsius. 12 hours later, the temperature increased to by 9 degrees Celsius. Therefore, the temperature, how much is increased? Or they are asking what is the temperature at noon. Okay, so initially it was -2. They are mentioning it as increased by 9. So increased by 9 means I need to add that 9 or subtract that 9. Yeah, I need to add that 9. So when you are adding, what happens here? This is 9 minus 2, 7, greater number symbol positive. So your answer is 7 degrees Celsius. Okay, make sure they are mentioning increasing, so that I am using the positive 9. If instead of increasing, if they are giving decrease, means you must write -2 to -9. Your answer will become -11 degrees Celsius. Okay, so only because of the words it describes our symbol of a number. Okay, since they are mentioning increase, you are adding that number. If it is decrease, means you must subtract the number. Since it is already negative, symbols are different, you need to subtract and take the greater number sign. That is the rule of addition of different symbol, different integers, right? So I hope you understand all these 10 questions. As I mentioned earlier, this is the first part of integers sum. So I have come with only very simple basic questions, and 6th standard is the very basic of your integers concepts also. In the future classes, in the future videos, you will be getting lot of interesting questions on various chapter. So keep checking this playlist. I have updated already few more chapters in class 6 Olympiad practice. In this playlist you will find a lot of interesting questions which will enable your knowledge in maths rather than book text. Whatever you are learning in book, that is not going to be enough. You must learn some of your extra questions as well. You must know how to face when some questions are given outside of your textbook. That is the motto of creating this playlist. So if you like this video, if you like my explanation, if you like my method of teaching, please hit like, and do suggest this channel, do suggest this video to your friends as well. Thanks for watching. Before moving on, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Only after hitting the bell icon you will get the notifications whenever I am posting new videos. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye. Catch you all in another video.